Hello and welcome along to the first time I've ever reacted to a MetaQuest gaming showcase. Mainly because I only got my MetaQuest like a few weeks ago. But I'm going to do this reaction video. Let's see what's coming out because I'm very limited on the games I have for it at the moment. And I've no idea what is coming. I just hope there's something good. I hope there's some like older games that are being turned into VR because that would be awesome. So let's sit back and see what we have coming to the... I keep wanting to say Oculus. I prefer Oculus Quest. Oculus Quest sounds so much better than MetaQuest. Yeah. Yeah, I said it. Let the games begin. Come on then. There we go. Excellent. Turn it down a little bit. There we go. That way we don't get too many copyright claims if the music's a bit quieter.
Hi everyone, I'm Ruth Bram, and welcome to the MetaQuest Gaming Showcase. The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners launched 2 years ago, and millions of you have since carved a path.
I've not played that.
In an effort to either
I don't like zombie games. I don't like scary games.
Well, actions have consequences, and Skydance Interactive is back with Chapter 2 Retribution. New Orleans is now a city more dangerous than ever. You've got more walkers, fewer resources, and a bloodthirsty threat that stalks your every step. Saints and Sinners Chapter 2 will be out later this year, so let's take an early look at your winter vacation.
Oh, let's have a look anyway. I'm pretty sure this game is not for me. If there's scary zombies in it. I don't do scary.
A broken man. He is capable of anything. Cruelty, viciousness, slaughter. Some are horrified by what I've done. But you, tourist, are the real monster. The things you have broken cannot be mended. For every action.
Cinematic trailers. I wish they would just show gameplay.
I finally find you.
I really do.
Tourist. You will see what a broken
Get on with the gameplay.
has to offer.
Retribution. Any gameplay. Okay. Yeah, 100% I'm not playing this game. 100%. I can't go. I'm a wuss. I really am. (2022). I've heard good things about the first one, so I imagine that's going to be quite good.
I'm sure you've heard us talk a lot about the metaverse over the last few months. And like we said at Connect, gaming is how a lot of people are going to step into it for the first time. Games have pioneered many of the principles that ground our vision. Virtual, three-dimensional spaces that enable people to connect in entirely new ways. We think the metaverse will build on this foundation to become the next generation of the internet and the next evolution in social technology. Both the hardware and software.
Do you want it to?
And it may take 5
so
to
you
10
can make
years
money.
to fully bring it to
Will
life.
it? Oh, I don't
But
know.
games
VR's very
exist now.
niche.
And today is all about gaming. Everything you see today is slated to release within the next year. Some of them you're already looking forward to, and others are brand new, like this next one. Today, Status
NFL.
Pro is announcing NFL Pro Era.
And again, not
the
my sort of game.
first officially licensed NFL game to hit VR. This is your opportunity to step onto the field and lead your team to victory as an NFL quarterback. Your favorite teams, your favorite NFL players, experience what it's really like to play at the highest level. Here's an exclusive look at what's in store.
Don't know who that is. I imagine that was somebody well known. That would feel weird. That would just make your head like go, oh. I like how you seem to be the same person all the time. Like you're the quarterback. You don't seem to swip over to other people, because that'd be weird.
Are bringing Among Us to Quest 2 this holiday.
That's strange. That is really strange. Among Us VR. I'm not a big. I have played Among Us. I'm not a big fan of it, but VR, interesting. It does look better than what it looks like at the moment. God, I can imagine this being really tense when you like don't know who the killer is. Get away from me. I don't like it. Be really hard to see as well, because it's like you can only see at first person view. That could make killing people quite a bit easier. Among Us VR. Interesting. I'm vaguely interested in that, even though I'm not a big fan of Among Us. I'm just vaguely interested to see how it plays.
There's more. Shell Games have partnered with us on some really cool titles, like I Expect You to Die 2 and Until You Fall. And we're not slowing down. Today, I'm excited to announce that we're partnering with Shell Games to bring 3 more titles to MetaQuest over the next 2 years. You know, when I started here in 2014, we didn't really know if VR would take off. We worked hard to find developers who were even interested in taking a chance on us, on this new industry. It was developers like Shell Games and so many others who took those first steps.
What I really want to be announced is Moss 2.
A big thank you to Shell
It's
Games
just come out
for
on
their
PlayStation, so I'm
partnership
really hoping it
and
gets
for
announced
making
here
such amazing
for the
games
Quest.
over the years. And these next few announcements are in the same
Oculus.
vein. Developers returning to VR and
MetaQuest,
using what they've learned to
whatever
create
it's called.
bigger and more ambitious sequels. When Red Matter launched in 2019, it really showed off what was possible on Quest. It was unique, eerie, a surreal adventure set on one of
Can't say I've
Saturn's
heard this
moons.
one.
And it was jaw-dropping, like some of the best visuals we had ever seen on Quest. Now Vertical Robot is back with Red Matter 2, and they've really outdone themselves. The story picks up right where the first game ended, on an adventure that spans the solar system from a base on our own moon to a space station in orbit over Saturn's rings. You'll uncover dark secrets as you race to stop the unstoppable, that mysterious red matter that now threatens the universe. Let's take a look at Red Matter 2.
Not heard of Red Matter. It's not, like I say, I've sort of watched a few videos of people saying what good games are on Quest.
Open your eyes.
But I don't think this one's ever come up.
I can't believe it worked. Sasha, is that you? We've received a distress signal from your crewmate on Strelka N3. You have a new mission. Find him and bring him home.
Why would they build a research facility way out here?
My reports show nothing. That sector should be deserted. Something just doesn't add up. Be careful.
Oh no. Belgravia isn't what we were led to believe.
It looks pretty. I'll give it that. I like how slow it is as well. I'm not good at fast VR games. Whenever I play Skyrim in VR, I am a stealth archer the whole way. Guess I need to check the first one out,
Aspire
though,
1 VR
before that.
Operative became one of 2019's must-play games, pairing tense stealth action mechanics with the type of globe-trotting story you'd expect from someone with a 3-number codename. Tripwire Interactive and Digital Load are back with a sequel, Aspire 2. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to plunge back into the world of international espionage for a series of brand new, action-packed single-player missions. Or if you want to bring a friend along, Aspire 2 will also feature a separate co-op campaign with
That's
unique
cool.
missions set in some
Not that I know anyone
familiar
else who has an
environments.
Oculus Quest, Meta
So
Quest.
team up with a fellow agent for a thrilling story.
Let me know in the comments what I'm meant to be calling it.
Aspire 1 and Aspire 2. Here's the debut trailer.
The year is 2036. Automation has ruined the lives of billions. In Australia, the Aspire program is resurrected to take down the techno-terrorist network Opus. Your codename is Poe. Nobody knows you're alive, and nobody can know. You will take control of Aspire and shut Opus down. But first, it's time to select your frame. Choose to be a formidable foe in combat, causing mayhem within enemy ranks. Or fly under the radar using an array of smart tools. Choose wisely. We've got nothing left to stop them, besides you.
Drop your weapon now.
Poe, we need you. Time is running out. We only have 10 days. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 4. Assimilate, infiltrate.
Looks alright.
2022.
Looks okay now.
Next, I invited a special guest, a heroic sidekick, a personal friend of mine, to give you an update on her new adventure. She's a bit nervous for her first interview.
It's Moss
Let's all give a
2!
warm welcome
That's what
to
I wanted.
Will.
Moss, the game called Moss. I shall be playing the game called
Will is
Moss.
here to officially announce that Moss Book 2 will be coming
When?
to Quest 2 this summer.
Good.
Exciting, right?
Good. I will wait to get it on the Quest 2 then, rather than the PSVR.
This new adventure
PSVR's
picks
a
up right where we
hassle to
left
set
off,
up.
inside the Hexed Castle in the Arcane. And what's that, Quill?
I really enjoyed Moss.
Yeah, absolutely. So Quill brought some gameplay footage
Full
from
playthrough
Moss
on
Book
my
2 to share with
Ninqueso
us.
Plays channel.
Let's take a look.
Okay, I'm happy. This was like the only game that I really wanted, that I knew about, that I really wanted. Oh, that's different. Oh, new moves. Moss Book 2. And yes, whenever I played the game, 9 times out of 10 I would call Quill Moss. I'm a bad human.
Okay, I love it. Those Ripper enemies, so intimidating. And that sword dash ability, is that hard to do? We make a great team, don't we? So keep an eye out for Moss Book 2 this summer, and thanks for
I
stopping
will.
by, Quill.
I will. That is definitely one of the games so far
This next game comes from Kyoto-based developer
I'm looking
Character
forward
Bay.
to.
A first-person action RPG, Ruins Magus takes place in a flourishing fantasy city and the ruins underneath. As a novice wizard seeking to become a powerful magus, you'll set out in search of long-forgotten artifacts. And along the way, you'll learn new magic abilities, confront powerful guardians, and even unravel
I like
a few
the art
mysteries
style.
in this heroic tale.
In that picture, anyway.
The hand-drawn art style in this game is just so cool. So let's take a look at Ruins Magus coming to Quest 2.
Excuse me.
ついに発見されたのだ。真相への大扉が。
VR action RPG.
遺跡の真相へつながる大扉。その先に遺跡の世界の真実が隠されてるって。
そしてその扉を開くには鍵がいる。これを私はキーストーンと名付ける。これよりルインズ・メイガスはこの鍵探しを急務とする。名を挙げたい者、富を求む者、己を試す者。
An RPG will be quite interesting, I think, in VR. I would be tempted by that. I would be tempted.
For more than 30 years now, the city builder genre has kept aspiring urban planners and
Not really my thing.
professionals up late, laying down roads, running subway lines, placing hospitals and schools, really just creating the perfect cities. But what if you could visit your creations and see the streets come to life? We haven't seen many city builders yet, and Cities VR is setting the bar by bringing
That
the
comes out pretty
acclaimed
soon,
city
doesn't it?
skylines over from PC. Starting next week, you can build the city of your dreams from the ground up, exclusively on Quest 2.
Pretty sure there's another city building game coming out the same day. Or within a week. I wonder if you can actually walk around the streets. Yeah, it's too in-depth for me. It's totally not my game. I'd just be like, oh, I don't know. I wonder if they'll show the other one off, because the other one seems to be a bit more basic city builder, like for more accessible.
When Resident Evil 4 launched in October last year, it became the fastest selling game in Quest history. But even before launch, we heard you asking, well, what about the mercenaries?
See, I'm not sure I could cope with Resident Evil 4 in VR. Really not. Okay, maybe if they had big head mode. I could cope then, if they would all look silly. Fast forward mode, no. That would just make me feel ill. Free update. Available now if you've got Resident Evil 4.
I'm pleased to share that the Mercenaries will now launch after today's showcase as a free update for anyone who owns Resident Evil 4 on Quest 2.
That's pretty good.
You can now revisit
Free
the
updates are
fan
always
favorite
good.
horde mode and score big by taking out as many Ganados as possible before the helicopter arrives and you can flee to safety. This updated version of the Mercenaries was entirely rebuilt for VR by Armature Studio in partnership with my team Oculus Studios and Capcom, and features VR exclusive online leaderboards and 20 all new challenges to test the skills of
Does anyone know,
any
are these
diehard.
multiplayer?
Complete
Or is it all
these
just
challenges
solo?
to unlock all sorts of awesome things, like a big head mode, or a black and white classic horror mode, and my personal favorite, the new Golden Gun skins, which the team custom made for VR players. And best of all, you can bring all of these unlocks back to the main campaign. So if you haven't experienced this VR masterpiece yet, There's never been a better time to pick up Resident
Yeah,
Evil 4
but I'm
on
scared. Oh, I've got Beat Saber.
Beat Saber.
It's
You
good.
love it.
I like
love
it.
Beat Saber had an incredible
But what if
2021. And we want to
downside,
do
because I'm not
even
well,
bigger
I can't play it
with
very
more
long.
songs from more of your favorite artists. This year, we already put out our 5th original soundtrack, OST 5, and a new Fallout Boy pack. But we've got more planned, including our next mixtape, which will feature hit tracks from EDM artists like Deadmau5 and Marshmello, Pendulum, and more. Check it out now.
Heard a pendulum. That looks hectic. I'm not that standard yet.
Last year, there was one game that a lot of you really wanted to hear about. And good things come to those who wait. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Stress Level Zero's 4th project, Bone Lab.
Ooh. Bit grim. Just grab the skeleton. Is it like an exploration puzzle game then? Oh, guns. Guess there's shooty things as well. Just rip his head off. Okay. I think I need to see more of this game before I make my mind up.
Bone Lab is a brand new game built for Quest 2 and PC VR. A genre-defining combat simulation where creativity is key. Everything reacts the way you'd expect it to react in the real world. Bone Lab takes the physics of Boneworks to new heights. So fight, run, and climb to uncover the truth about your reality. Bone Lab will also support mods, so players can enhance their experience with new maps, new weapons, and new avatars. I can't wait to see what people make. Bone Lab is set to release later this year, so keep an eye out on the store for updates.
I'll keep an eye out.
Thanks so much for joining me for the 2022
Is that it?
Meta
Is there no
Quest
one
Video
last
Showcase.
thing?
Remember, Mercenaries is out now as a free update to Resident Evil 4. We're also celebrating with the sale in the MetaQuest store, so head over there for some discounts on some great games. We'll have more announcements later this year, but for now, I'd like to welcome a special guest to the show.
Is it one more thing?
Thanks, Ruth, and thanks to all the developers who made today possible. This has been an amazing show, and I can't wait to play the new RE4 update and the Beat Saber tracks. I'm also excited to share that this world that I'm standing in right now is going to be available for download today as a new home environment for Quest. But you know we can't just end the show without one last world.
Yeah, I know you can't.
So remember, if there's something strange in
But
your
you were going to be the
neighborhood,
one last thing then. Oh, I think I know what this is. I think I know what this is. Yeah. Ghostbusters. Okay, this might be the scary game for me.
Everybody ready?
Ready.
Same. Yep.
Is it multi? I guess it's multiplayer then. Seen by the way that person had like bunny head on.
Oh, great. It's moving. Where'd it go? I don't have the shot.
It's too fast.
Whoa, blast him!
But don't cross the streams. Ghostbusters VR. I could be interested. Not actual gameplay. Is that everything then?
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Moss Book 2 is still my favourite. just film her walking off. Just film. When do they stop filming her? When she gets home? Goes to a car? It's the Ghostbusters car, isn't it? It's the Ecto 1. Yeah. Right, so that was the MetaQuest Gaming Showcase for 2022. I'm not 100% sure when it actually happened. It was a couple of days ago. I've not watched it, but I did know that the Ghostbusters VR had been announced, so that's kind of why I was like, that's what Ghostbusters VR. But I would definitely say the ones I'm interested in is Moss. Fairly interested as well in that RPG. I can't remember the name of it. And Among Us as well. But what are you interested in? Was there anything there that you thought to yourself, you know, that's the game for me? Let me know down in those comments. And if you liked the video, please hit that like button. If you didn't like it, well, you can hit the dislike. You know, I can take it. And if you want to see more videos from my channel, then hit the subscribe button. But thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you soon. Bye.